So the Journey to Success program is beneficial to these recent high school graduates or high school students because it lets them explore the different careers and industries that are in high demand.
I think this is a beneficial program for these students because it exposes them to real life experiences. And even though we're not trying to teach them everything that they need to know in 6 weeks, we feel like the time that they spend out there actually seeing, experiencing, touching is very valuable and vital for their success in anything they choose to do.
My favorite guest speaker was Mr. Henry because he showed us how important things are in life. If you don't try, you won't be able to be successful.
In the Journey to Success program, we had a group of speakers, but the one speaker that stood out to me the most was Mr. James Polk, I believe his name was, and just him telling his testimony, all the stuff that he'd been through and still being able to get all those degrees and making his mama proud and stuff like that. You can take a lot and learn from that.
In construction, we learned a lot about the new technologies and the different areas to become an electrician, how the machines work, more human-based, like they help humans more at what they do.
Biolistic was pretty dope because they took the medical field and then mixed it with like animation, IT, like digital design and all that. And I think it's really important that we have something like that because in this new age, technology is everything. So if say someone has cancer or some type of disease in their body, instead of trying to go inside and trying to explain it to somebody who's not going to get it, you can show them a visual of what it is and it'll hit them harder than simple words could.
My favorite part of the program was when we had to do CPR because I feel like it can save a person's life. And it's really good experiments because I never heard of AED and I just heard about it when we were learning about it. We got a little certificate. Those are the things.
I didn't know that the phlebotomy is in the room with the trauma person and that it is like 10 different people around the trauma person when they come in from the airplane.
One of the things that I learned about manufacturing is that the hydraulics are made in many different ways. I thought there was like a specific one maybe, but no, there's many different ways they make certain ones. They have different types of hydraulics and that each of them have their own process, some very different than others, and some very large, some very small.
The Thursday field trips were a culmination of what we learned during the week. We had guest speakers in that had different career jobs, and so taking them on the field trip, they were actually able to see firsthand what these people did at work.
Something interesting that I didn't know about Click Booth was they actually have people that go out into the field and advertise for their company, like for big companies like ESPN, Sports Center. So I found that really interesting. And I like their work environment very well because they make sure everybody that works there is friendly and not stuck up, and everybody can socialize more easily.
At ABC News, I like how they do things around there. I like how they record and how they have certain people to do certain jobs. And my favorite thing about what I learned today was how they can, when they sit down, I didn't actually know that there was a camera and that they read the screen right there. I thought the screen was way behind or off on the side, or that they actually know the scripts. And I like how their green screen, how it has a certain color to it. And when you're looking at the weather and stuff, if you have on a certain color, that if you have on a green, it'll blend you in, but if you have on a regular color, it'll just like go along.
So Star to Star was a pretty cool place too. I really like the marketing team because I feel it's very important for any business to have a good marketing team. And over there it's like a 5-person, 6-person team. It's small, but they have a big job. So like they advertise, they have all these designs that they gotta get out to people so they know about them, so they buy their product. So I think that's really cool.
My favorite thing that I learned at the Blake Trauma Center was getting to go in the trauma center itself and getting to see the room and the operation bed.
What I learned at Saffron is that they build airplane parts. That's really cool because I never knew they did that. And like one little piece of airplane part, they have like 100 different things they put on it.
Today we went to Madison, and it's a very fancy restaurant. They taught us the basic tools and stuff that you need when you eat at a formal restaurant. You know, like I learned that each fork and every silverware has a specific rule. And, you know, like stuff that you do at like Applebee's, you wouldn't do at a restaurant like that.
All right, whenever you want. Hey! Hey! I hope.
This program also taught me that I want to go into nursing. It brought me closer to learning more about it, and that I want to be able to work in hospitals and stuff.
My favorite part of Journey to Success was networking. I learned that you never know who you're going to need in the future, so you should always keep in contact with people you meet.
This program has taught me that you could be anything you want to be if you put your mind to it. So don't give up, guys.
What I took from this program is to never keep yourself optioned off. You always want to have options with different careers and things you decide to do in your life. Always make it to where you have more than one thing to do.
This program, Journey to Success program, has taught me that to really do something you want to do in the world, you really have to work towards it, and that working towards the goal will help you achieve what you want to achieve and be who you want to be. Like your job, your profession really helps.
This program has helped me understand what I want to really do, and that is marketing. It helps me understand like what it takes to go for it, the career you want, and how you should do it. And I learned that you should start young before it's too late. So that's what I learned about Journey to Success program.
This program opened my mind to different jobs I can do. Like the one I visited today, I'm thinking about doing it, and I never knew I was gonna do it.
And what job is that?
The Saffron job where you build planes.